Good evening, and I have absolutely no idea what we're going to be talking about this evening, but as you can see, I'm in glaze hell right now. Wicked is quietly being born. I don't know if it's so much Wicked herself that inspired what I'm going to do with her, or perhaps I had one called Maelstrom once. This will be done in kind of like a stormy blues, grays, which you're looking at, by the way, took almost 4 hours. That's just the first layer. She'll have flames going down. All these spikes will be flamed out. The wings will be done in fire colors that'll rage across here from yellows to oranges to reds. I'm currently doing the lid right now. That's why I don't do many dragon teapots, because they suck the life right out of me. But once they're born, they give it back. They do give it back, and I do love to see the finished work. We have 88 shots to do, and I've got, oh God's teeth, probably 9 cups to do, most of which are like gifts or requests, things like that. And of course, we were just outside discussing what are we going to be doing on our video tonight, and of course, as we're speaking, the heavens open up and the rain comes gashing downward. And my wife's like, hey, yes, tomorrow is going to be dangerous, weather. And I'm like, dangerous weather? I've been out of the hook for a minute or two. So if you guys are in this area, I guess it's heads up. If you're not, well, thank God you're not building an ark. Other highlights of the run, I guess. School is quietly burning down. We got a couple more weeks in that. And there will be miles to go before we sleep then. That's going to be rough. On the good side, though, I'm going to go and visit some friends. That'll be nice. A little break. Over the weekend. That'll be wondrous. And I'll definitely catch up on that, too. But other than that, I mean, honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better night. My son and I got together. We did some grilling, as you've been seeing on the posts. I've got my grill up and running, finally. And tonight, of course, on Sci-Fi is Big Ass Spider, which I've been waiting 2 weeks, 3 weeks to come out with. I don't know why I like B movies. I have no idea. As a matter of fact, it's one of those, I don't know, it's like a car accident. You don't want to look, but you just can't tear your eyes away. And, yeah, Big Ass Spider's living up to its name. It's one of those car wrecks of a sci-fi special. It's not as bad as Sharktopus. Although Sharktopus was not as bad as Sharknado. And they're making a Sharknado 2, and that's just disturbing. The idea of a water spout spitting, biting, feeding sharks at your face. I do like them a whole lot better than things like Saw, and that's, to me, is not a horror movie. That's a serial killer, how to become one movie. Got no interest in that. I did hear, though, rumors that they're making another Jeepers Creepers. Can't wait for that one. That one I love, especially the tongue on the window bit. I like that. And you should post your favorite horror movies. Or if you don't like horror movies, well, post your favorite break out the Chardonnay and tissues movies. You'll never find me watching that. In that way, I have to say I'm a man's man. I'm sorry. I have no interest in falling in love with a character and watching them die slowly of some bodily disease that they declare their love into their dying breath. Nah, it's not my way. As my wife likes to say, if it doesn't have a and a tentacle, yeah, I don't watch them. Piranha, digging that too. That was a good one. And what was the other one? Oh, Mega Piranha. I'm wondering what Sci-Fi is going to come up with next. I mean, they've pretty much made a monster out of everything possible out there that's even remotely scary, including moles and voles and rodents. I could live with all that. Of course, they'll never get anywhere near that one movie. What was that called again? You'll probably know it. It's where the little kid was an outcast. He controls rats. Ben. Ben was the name of that one. Oh, I liked that one.
Willard.
And Willard was another one. And, there was a number of them. I like scary movies that get into your head and crawl around. Of course, my favorites are like Howling and things. I have a weakness for werewolves. If you don't know that by now, where have you been? But I'm now waiting for Sci-Fi to develop things like It Came from the Fridge. You know, like, I don't know, made at a college campus where everyone discovers that they haven't cleaned their dorm room and something crawls out and eats their face. And I'm sure one of you can post if that's already been made, and it probably has been. My son's getting back, I think, for the umpteenth time back into the Dark Tower series. And I have to say one thing, and that it would be Stephen King truly is the master of not the oblique horror, but more of the insidious, oozing horror that gets in your veins at night, you know. Really love his work. And probably this summer I'll get back into that. Black House, terrifying, yes, absolutely. Not really my speed, but some of the Dark Tower ones, oh God, you'll have nightmares for the rest of your natural days. It'll change the way you look at the world. So I guess tonight's rant is about horror, because that's kind of how most teachers' lives are right now for the next couple of weeks. And we tend to watch those movies. It's kind of cathartic, I think, at this point. Oh, and the other big news. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot this. We posted those pictures, I'm sure you've seen them, of all of the masks that I made, the papier-mâché masks. And a patron out there, who will name nameless, she knows who she is, asked about one of my students' work. I approached the student and their parent, and she's willing to sell this particular piece. And this girl is in 7th grade. And I was so thrilled to tell this student that this person across the country is interested in collecting her art. I couldn't think of a better way to cap the beginning of a week. So it was pretty wondrous. Anyway, that's all the things that are going on in our worlds today. We will keep you abreast of the glazing situation. Again, for those who missed the post, thank you, all those who came. And we did a lot of glazing with Ember and Shadow and Tanya, and it was good seeing you, Mike, and all the rest. That was wondrous. And we'll keep you informed. We'll keep you involved. I love watching these videos because it makes it feel like you're here. Until again, stay dry out there. Be well.